Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have one exercise like on paper. So the equation that we have, the equation is 3 power 4 square root 8 minus 4 multiply 3 power 2 square root 8 and plus 3 is equal 0. You know how to solve this? If you know it, please do it. When you do it already, please come back to watch my videos from beginning to the end to verify your solution. Okay, before we go to the solution, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting video. Okay, now don't spend my time. We go to the solution together. We see our equation is exponential equation, but the exponent is half square root of 8 and this also square root of 8. So this we must take the condition. Okay, condition is 8 must be positive or equal 0. Okay, now this we use the rule that we have a power m and multiply n. We can write a and power m multiply n. And this 3 power 4 square root 8. We can write it 3 power 2 square root 8 all square. And this we multiply in. We also get 3 power 4 square root 8. So this equation, we can write it 3 power 2 square root 8 all squares and minus 4 and multiply this. I write it down. We get 3 power square root 8 and plus 3 equal 0. Okay, now look at our equation that have this 3 power 2 square root 8 and this also 3 power 2 square root 8. So this we can let it by another variable. That the variable that we let it substitute must be positive because it is exponential function. So now let m equal 3 and power 2 square root 8 and that m is positive. And so this we get the new equation that m square minus 4m and plus 3 equals 0. So this the quadratic of equation that this I can write it m square minus m minus 3m and plus 3 equals 0. And this I can write it m and multiply m minus 1. And this I take minus 3 out. I get m minus 1 and equal 0. And now if we see this m minus 1 is the same. So we take it out of factor. So we get m minus 1 and multiply m minus 3 is equal 0. So these two factors is equal 0. We know if two factors is equal 0, we can write this equal 0 and write this is equal 0. So this we get m minus 1 equals 0 or m minus 3 is equal 0. And this we can find the values of m. So we get m is equal 1 and this we get m is equal 3. So this is positive all. So we use m equal 1 also take and m equals 3 is also take. So now if m equal 1, if m is equal 1, so we get the expression that m is equal 3 power 2 square root 8. So this we get 3 power 2 square root 8 is equal 1. But 1 I also can write it 3 power 2 square root 8 is equal 3 power 0. And so this we get 2 square root 8 is equal 0. Okay, 2 square root 8 equals 0. And we get 8 is equal 0. So this 0, square root 0 equals 0, 0 and multiply 2 is equal 0. It's one solution. And now if m is equal 3, so I get 3 power 2 and square root 8 equals 3. Then this power 1. So this I get 2 square root 8 is equal 1. And now I divide both sides of this equation by 2. So I get square root 8 is equal 1 divided by 2. And we get 8 is equal this. I raise both sides of this equation to square. We get 8 is power 1 divided by 4. And now we get the value of 8 is equal 1 divided by 4. So this we can replace in our equation to verify our solution. Okay, so now this, if h equals 0, so we get this equation. I can write it 3 power 4 and square root 0 and minus 4 and multiply 3 and power 2 square root 0 and plus 3 equals 0. We see this 0 square root 0 equals 0 and 0 multiply 4 equals 0. So 3 power 0 is equal 1 and minus this equal 1 minus 4 and plus 3 equals 0. It's true. And if h equal 1 divided by 4, so we get 3 and power 4 and square root of 1 divided by 4 and minus 4 and multiply 3 power 2 in square root 1 divided by 4 and plus 3 equals 0. If this equal 1 divided by 2 or square, so it equals 3 power 4 and multiply 1 divided by 2 and minus 4 and multiply these 2 and multiply 1 divided by 2 and plus 3 equals 0. And D we get 3 square and minus 4 and multiply 3 and plus 3 equals 0. And this we get 9 and minus these 20s and plus 3s, okay, equals 0. This 9 minus 20 equal minus 3 and minus 3 plus 3 equals 0. It's true. Okay. Now this equation is half verified by h equals 0 and h equals 1 divided by 2. Thus h equals 0 and h equals 1 divided by 4 is our solution. Thank you for watching. If you like my videos, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Goodbye.